Good morning everybody, and happy nearly New Year. I hope you're doing well out there, that you had a great Christmas and that you're recovering from the festivities, ready for the next celebration. I was just thinking myself about New Year. I tend to never celebrate it because I'm kind of partied out by then, but I kind of go low key and what the meaning is for everybody of New Year. What does that mean? I often hear people say they can't wait for the next year to start at the end of each year, usually because their point of reflection has been it's been a tough year. These years don't seem to be getting easier for people in many ways, but I think our endurance and our perseverance is getting stronger. And there's a big thing, isn't there, at New Year about New Year's resolutions, and that's something else I never really do either, but with good reason. So I think with New Year's resolutions, you've got to be very careful, because we can set some really grand expectation that we're going to suddenly not do something or suddenly become something or what have you. And if we don't actually meet that expectation, that we've set ourselves quite a high bar, it can be very shaming for ourselves, or we can feel really bad, or we're setting ourselves up for a fall. So that doesn't mean don't make a New Year's resolution. It's just worth considering what happens if you don't achieve that. And that can sound quite negative, but it's a reality check of setting appropriate expectations and something that's reasonable, that you can, have it as a goal to grow towards, because it's brilliant to always keep evolving, keep striving, keep growing, keep aiming for, but not with something so high or so life-changing that actually the reality is it's not really possible to do it overnight or suddenly start it on January the 1st. And then we can kind of get deflated, and then we could quit altogether. So for me, there's something about hope, and that's off the back of knowing what it is to feel hopeless. And that's something I felt this year. So for me, hope is something I'm aspiring for. Of course, we can manifest hope in a moment. We can feel hope in an instant. But I know from my own experience, the reality of being able to maintain that up against the reality of life is sometimes challenging. And it's something I want to work more on, because I know what hope is. I also know what it feels like not to have it. And I want to really project that into my future. And that's more a mindset and a mindset change. I want to remember what hope is. Remember, it can always come back. It can always be there. And to tackle very gently and compassionately why hope might have wilted at different points. And that's okay. So what I'm not doing is setting myself up for disappointment or embarrassment or shame or anything else low vibe that might happen if I set myself too high a bar for a New Year's resolution. But I would like to have one, and mine's going to be in the realm of manifestation and looking to a high vibration of an energy I would like to work towards trying to maintain, so that when life does get bumpy, I don't have to dip too low. I might just dip a bit, but I'm high enough to be able to pull myself back up, because that would be a nice way to live. So I hope you have an amazing New Year, and see you next year.